Hello, welcome to You Don't Know Jack, the ride. How many of you are there? You're alone, by yourself. That's great, thank you. Is this the first? Well then, you won't be needing any more new instructions. It must be nice to know it all before you've even begun. Type your name. How gracious of you. Thanks. If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, the Ride is sponsored by Billy's Total Workout. Work out your waist and your wallet. And now, here's your host, Schmitty!
Hey there, not too hot on the sit-ups, huh? Well, could you at least try and suck it in for the game, please? You know, trying to work? Okay, are you ready to lose 10 pounds and keep it off? That's the attitude. Let's go! Work that butt. Here's a little something I call... He's a fitness god. Okay, we all know about the god Atlas, right? He's holding up the world. If Atlas had used the same bodybuilding technique as Charles Atlas, what fitness program would be responsible for keeping our world aloft? Aqua aerobics, power yoga, Feldenkrais method, or dynamic tension? It's yours if you want it. Charles Atlas became the world's most perfectly developed man, yeah baby, through his technique of dynamic tension. And here's the god Atlas's version of dynamic tension. I'm about to drop the world. Kidding, just kidding. Hit that buzzer and try to snag. The category is... Those are the healthiest buns I've ever seen. So everyone's seen those Buns of Steel videos with Tammy Lee Webb, right? Well then. If Tammy Lee Webb's buns were actually made of steel, what would be their makeup? Copper and manganese, tin and aluminum, iron and carbon, or bronze and chromium? Go for it! No, that would be if her buns were made of sardine cans. Does this ring a bell? Steel is an alloy made of iron and carbon. I sure hope she dries herself thoroughly after her workouts. Otherwise, she could end up with rusty butt. Buzz in and tell me how much the next... I'm calling this one. That Richard Simmons is so cute, I could just eat him. Looks like we're playing for a little over $4,800 on this one. Everything in order? Let's go. What would you see on the Richard Persimmons show? A fruit in a glittery tank top, a plant root with an afro, a cereal... Go on, do it! You rock my world! A persimmon is a fruit, so you'd see a fruit in a glittery tank top. I want you to hit your buzzer and get the value of the next question. This category is Young Men's Club Hopping Association. Like it or not, it's question time. According to the Village People song, which of these can you not do at the YMCA? Get yourself clean? Come on, take it! According to the song, you won't find any young men dancing the night away at the Y. Besides, health club rules strictly prohibit the wearing of feather headdresses on the Stairmaster. Buzz in for the bucks, baby. You can really pick up some cash here, or drop a bunch. And now, right before your very eyes, Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat category is called I'll have a six-pack and a case of endorphins. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 catchy-sounding names of abdominal workout products, okay? And for each one, you've got to tell me if it's a real abdominal workout product or, a phony one that I just made up. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You got to get all 7 of them in 30 seconds. And we're off. Abdominizer, Ab Slab, Ab Blaster, Ab Roller Plus, Absolutely Fabulous, Ab Twister, Ab Abracadabra. Hey, you got 5 out of 7. Not bad for guessing. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. Nice going, big spender. This category is... wow, chips. Okay, does this make sense? The FDA approved a food additive that requires a freaking warning label. So now even eating is bad for you. Great, I might as well just give up smoking and food, start eating the freaking cigarettes. So, suppose that in an attempt to eat healthier, you buy a fat-free, sugar-free product made with saccharin and olestra. Which of the following will not be on the warning label? May cause loose stools. Pregnant women may result in fetal injury, causes cancer in laboratory animals, or prohibits absorption of some nutrients. Go for it! Neither saccharin nor olestra have been shown to cause damage to unborn fetuses. Your cigarettes will take care of that. I know this guy who had saccharin, olestra, a couple of cigarettes, and then a glass of whiskey turned into a pile of dust on the spot. It's true. All right, buzz in and get your... Nice job. I got underwear cost me more than that. Your category is... the Surgeon General made me do it. Hey, do you remember when Surgeon General Jocelyn Elders got canned for making all those controversial statements? Well... if instead of getting rid of Jocelyn Elders, President Clinton had acted upon all of her controversial suggestions, which statement would the president not have made? My fellow Americans, toke up. My fellow Americans, have a condom. My fellow Americans, shoot up. Or my fellow Americans, masturbate. Go on, do it! No, but hey, if you're someone that doesn't know how to smoke a joint, you could be president. Okay, now here's a good answer. Surgeon General Elders certainly never advocated shooting up, but she did suggest distributing condoms in schools, legalizing marijuana, and encouraging teens to masturbate instead of having sex. And if you're out there listening, Dr. Elders, I just want to say, I want to party with you, lady. Yeah, baby, come on. Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. Up next, fat-free. Time for the trivia. Say you want to cut back on fat by eliminating hip-hop artists from your diet. Because he's not a hip-hop artist, which of these musicians would you be able to enjoy? Chuck, it's yours if you want it. There you go. Kenny G is not a hip-hop artist. Word on the street is he's definitely fat-free. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out. Roadkill, dead ahead. Remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And we got a bonus question at the end that could mean even more cash. Okay, it's time to punch it. That was Wounded Blank and Blank Jerk Reaction. What do these two items have in common? Macaroni type and plumbing joint. Long limb and chair type. Cad and then slice of bread. Score. To pull yourself up and 3 pigs' favorite part of the face. You punch with, and you submit to force. Pinocchio's downfall, and all factory device. Score. Now for the bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all muscle groups? Nice, real nice. Where'd you learn how to drive? Ah, You missed it. Quit picking at it or it's never going to heal. Now, let's get back to the game. Check out your score there. Make sure everything's in order. And we're moving on. Buzz in and lock on to the highest value. This one's called I Worked Out for Your Sins. Okay, so you know that Bible story about how Pontius Pilate sentenced Jesus to die, right? Well, anyways, suppose Jesus had met up with Pontius Pilates instead. What would have happened? Jesus would have been able to kickbox, Jesus would have had better body conditioning, Jesus would have known how to ride a bike. Come on, take it! Pilates is a system of overall body conditioning that's taught in a lot of health clubs these days. Although Jesus always seemed like more of a dynamic tension sort of guy to me.
I'm about to die for the world's sins. Ha, just kidding. Oh, no, I'm not.
Buzz in for the bugs, baby. The category's gonna be Home on the Power Rangers. Look no further, here's your question. If the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers had the physical ability to travel real fast without running, what might they rename themselves? The Mighty Morphin Power Walkers, the Mighty Morphin Power Crunches, the Mighty Morphin Power Lunches, or the Mighty Morphin Power Macintoshes? Go on, do it! Oh, nothing can go that fast. Do you hear me, Intel? Nothing! For the curious, here's the right answer. Moving real fast without running is power walking. But if they're rangers, shouldn't they be power moseying? Buzz in and tell me how much the next... All right, that'll work just fine. Tell me what you think of this category. Getting fried the old-fashioned way. Wrap your head around this. If you were at Woodstock and someone gave you some essential fatty acid, what would you have just taken a hit of? Jerry Garcia, margarine, fried chicken, or soybean oil? Go for it! An essential fatty acid is one that your body must have but can't make on its own, and one source is soybean oil. Yep, just a little drop under your tongue, and make sure you have a good friend with you. Jocelyn Elders, maybe? Work that buzzer to choose. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh, maybe it's your clue. What kind of fever? Oh yeah, I can feel the temperature rising already. Damn, that was almost perfect. That's a shame nobody saw it.
Yeah, can I get the steak without the meat?
Sorry, sir, that's not possible.
Ugh, where does a vegetarian have to go to get a decent meal around here?
Come on down to Joe's Backyard for 2 acres of vegetarian delight. For only $9.99, I'll set you out to pasture, and that includes unlimited returns to my grass buffet.
Now I don't have to stay home when my non-vegetarian friends go out to eat. I can even bring my dog.
The Depending on the time of year, we've got four-leaf clovers, dandelions, daisies, crabgrass, and of course our most popular item, good old-fashioned grass.
I'm a vegan, and I feel more comfortable knowing that my dinner wasn't cooked in the same pan as some helpless hunk of butter.
I like not having to use utensils. It's so natural.
Wow, look how green that grass is under Joe's lawn chair. My mouth is watering. Let's graze.
Hey, Joe, why is it called Joe's Backyard?
Because I'm Joe, and it's my backyard.
Playing solitaire on the computer is fun, right? But it's hard to remember all those rules. Now there's a computer card game that gets back to the basics.
52 Card Pickup 2000.
That's right. 52 Card Pickup 2000 does all the work by throwing the virtual deck all over the virtual room.
Whoa! There are cards all over the place.
You know what to do next.
Here's the 4 of clubs under this couch. I'm gonna pick it up.
Wow, there's 3 or 4 under this table. I'm gonna pick them up.
You can play by yourself or set up exciting tournament play. With your web browser, you can even play other people across the internet. It's simple, it's repetitive, it's
52 Card Pickup 2000.
You'll wonder why you ever owned a real deck of cards.
This is for my Baptist minister, who instilled in me at a very young age the evils of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. This is for the kids at school, who by refusing my friendship, forced me to adapt and infiltrate any and all social cliques. This is for my older brother, whose bad taste in music gave me a CD collection large enough to drive any person under siege insane. I'm proud to be an officer for the ATF. We raid more homes and violate more constitutional rights by 9 a.m. than most criminals do in a day.
The ATF, keeping our country free for you and me.
You took my love, you took my breath, you took my heart, you took everything. You divorced me. When you divorced me. You took my favorite shirts, you took my country tapes, you took the new TV, you took the seedless grapes. When you divorced me. When you divorced me. We went from M-A-R-I-A-G-E to B-I-V-O-R-S-E. You broke my little H-A-R-T. Now I'm in M-I-S-R-E. I had a real nice pen. It used to write in blue. I used to write you letters and you took them too. When you divorced me. When you divorced me. I seem to recall a half a can of beer. Now I wanna get drunk, but it's not here. 'Cause you divorced me. 'Cause you divorced me. We went from M-A-R-I-A-G-E to B-I-V-O-R-S-E. You broke my little H-A-R-T. Now I'm in M-I-S-R-E. A-B-C-D-E-F-G-H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-T-Q-R-S-P-U-V
be such a blast, 'cause I'm going on a fast with you. It'll be so great as we ignore our dinner plate of food. Forget those fools that let the stomachs expand. If I wasn't so weak, I would take your hand in mine. Come on and get hungry with me tonight. Soon both your heart and your head will feel so light. Deprivation. It'll be so great, losing half my body weight with you. It'll be so fun as my bony skeleton shows through. You're the girl of my dreams, 'cause you never read. Someday they'll carry us to the justice of